Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this map. I don't know which map this actually is, or rather, I don't know what it is named. And I do have some FPS problems while casting, but that is okay. Hopefully, it will solve itself. So yeah, this is of course a 2 versus 2. I am here down blue Charon, logo please, my friend Nattkryp, the red Zerg in this game. Down here we have a prototype, purple Zerg, and here we have Kratos, and he is of course the Chill Protoss. So yeah, this is a bit longer game, quite nice game. We played earlier tonight, and well, it is now currently, well, technical. It is Sunday. There we go. And to try to talk, I think it is Sunday. It is about 1 a.m. in the morning. So Saturday evening, Sunday morning, whatever you want. And Kratos is annoying. He's poking around with his probe here. Wants to hurt me, but I am doing the only right thing. And as you can see, enough health on that SUV. Here we go with a 14 pool and for Nattkryp, and I am getting my barracks down here, trying to wall off. It is quite long, and I'm getting a second one as well. What is going down in prototype space? Here we go. He's getting his spawning pool. I'm scouting it. I'm seeing a lot of drones, which of course is great. And here I do see a lot of probes as well. I do see one gateway on the way. I see one gas. I think I will see the second gas there as well. Perfect. And I do see that he is chrono boosting his Nexus. So I am aware of what's going on. This is annoying. We will take this tower later on, maybe with well, I will take it with my SUV there, and he will see where I am. I cannot really. I would like to climb up in the tower and start drilling in his face, but I cannot do that. So yeah. And as you can see, he's going for quite early expansion, and Nattkryp is doing the same thing, starting to long range mine for some reason. You know, why not? If you can, you should. Well, yeah, something like that. I'm getting my supply and starting to produce. See here, one marine. I'm getting my tech lab here as well. I want to get out some marauders against Protoss. That is so good. I do like it quite a lot. As you can see, we're taking this tower with everything. We got one SUV and 2 Zerglings. That is our attack force. Not much is going on. Let's look at the production maybe. Yeah, there we can see Nattkryp is getting his second Queen Hope. No, his first Queen. There we go. And he's getting his speed for his Zerglings as well. I'm getting a quite late orbital command. I tend to forget that one. And I'm getting 2 marauders, and as you can see, he's getting his warp gate technology, and he's getting one more gateway as well. And the Zerg is getting a lair, more gas, some Zerglings, some drones, and a queen as well. So, as you can see, this is a bit of a macro game, macro checking game. Except from me. If you look at unit tab here, Nattkryp is currently at 23 drones, and prototype is at 22. I'm at 19 SUVs. We got 18 probes from Kratos. Was it his name? Yeah. My memory is so good. And I'm running home again. I think, yeah, they moved out and took this tower. We saw it, and we were able to save our troops. So as you can see, I'm getting some marauders, some marines, getting a factory as well. I want to get my starport up. I really like that. And as you can see, my production is not constant at all. I'm not really used to Terran, but I do enjoy playing them more and more for every time I play them. So yeah, I'm working on it. As you can see, I'm getting my slow concussive shells. I'm getting my stim as well. And as you can see now, they are running away here. Quite far ahead, at least of me. There are 36 drones from a prototype, 36 drones from Nattkryp, and we are like 22 probes and 22 SCVs. So the team income is quite even. We are a little bit far, not far, a little bit ahead because of this mule, of course. And something's going on down here. They are pinging. Yeah, I think they're pinging for this overlord. I can see it, and I will, of course, try to have. This is laggy. I'm not really sure what's going on now, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't try to record at 30 FPS. My computer is not what it should be. And there we go. I have my starport done. I have my reactor done as well, so I will do the switcheroo here. And yeah, I'm trying to spend as good as I can. I'm not too heavy on the money yet. That is my greatest weakness right now, of course. I have troubles keeping my money down in a good fashion. And we're actually seeing what's going on here, so Nattkryp is moving out there with some Zerglings. We kill this probe. Hopefully we'll be able to check this one as well. Not the greatest position, and he runs away. Well, he should run away, but he decides to, no, I want to die with my Zerglings, so that is so good. And there we go, he dies with the lost chew as well, you know, why not? As you can see, even more drones, a lot of drones from the Zerg players. Me and what's his name? Kratos. Great. We're quite far behind, and here we see some banelings as well. And of course, banelings are quite good against Zerglings and Marines, but we don't have any Zerglings or Marines. Well, a few Marines, but mostly Marauders and Roaches as well. So we will move out here. Look at the income. No, production tab. There we go. As you can see, I'm getting one turret. Got one turret. Get my expansion while they are pushing us. I thought, like, yeah, it's a good time. And here we go. Nattkryp is getting Inspire. And as you can see, +1 flyer attack. So Prototype already have his Spire up, and I'm able to pick that Mortal up. And they do have Dark Templars, and that is a bit annoying. But I have one turret, and I don't know that, so I will be able to kill this quite easily. There we go. Great small victory for us there. I actually built this tower because I want to be able to see any kind of invisibility unit going in here. It is quite usual in 2v2s and yeah, all team games with Dark Templars. So yeah, we're quite safe. But there we go. We did spot some Mutalisks, and they are quite annoying. I do not like to play against them. I love having them. They are so great. They are so good that I decided to not use any mules. And I'm not using my expansion as well because I'm like, no, I don't want to. Prefer to just have it. And I'm getting my +1. Well, I have one engineering bay. I might as well use it. And as you can see, I got a bit higher money, so I'm getting 2 more barracks. Should get this production up even more. And we are healing away as much as possible. And they are starting to poke around here with their Mutalisks, and they are quite annoying. I have one missile turret here. Should probably do a drone transfer, but as you can see, if you look at the unit tab back once again, I am actually behind everybody now. 27 SUVs to their 31 probes, 50 drones, and of course Nattkryp got 48 drones as well. So he's doing his job very well, and as you can see, 17 Mutalisks. They just smash everything I have. I'm moving in here, mostly Marauders, but they do have support from the Mutalisks there as well, and they are flying away. See some engagement up here, and the Nattkryp is actually able to do quite a lot of damage to them. And how am I doing? Great. Okay, I should start mule quite soon. And there we go, supply capped. That is what was missing. So I'm not using my mules. I'm not building supply depots. I'm not doing very well. I'm getting a bit heavy on gas as well. And I will tell you right now, I'm actually mostly going mass marines, so I will actually transfer quite a lot of gas to Nattkryp. That will help him a lot with his Muralisk production. So I have 9 marines, 15 marauders, 5 medivacs. We got 11 Zerglings, 17 Muralisks, a few roaches, and 2 queens. Well, they will really engage in combat. And if you look at this, 2 colossi, 2 stalkers, 1 immortal, and 1 dark templar. And there we go, some banelings and muralisks as well, and a couple of Zerglings. So it's, yeah, it should probably be able to actually kill them quite easily. And there was some kind of engagement here. They're flying in and they see that our forces are here, so they're backing out. And I do not react in time, so yeah, this is not going very well. But I'm just running around here in the base with my marauders, which are not great at all. So let's see here. Yeah, this is such great. Oh, anyone wants some minerals? I think Nattkryp's macro is slipping a bit. Almost full energy on 2 queens. Boo. And well, of course, I'm not using these either. So there we go, some mules at least. Okay, we go back to the production tab here. More banelings, more colossi. And I'm getting a raven because I do know that they have dark templars. So I don't really want to move out without any kind of detection. And as you can see, I'm queuing up quite a few missile turrets here. Both my gas and my money is starting to climb quite heavily here. And we're moving out. We want to get some map control once more, so we're taking this tower down here. And they are sneaking a golden expansion down here, prototype. Great work. If you look at the units now, 67 drones. And I'm still at 31 SCVs. It is so bad. There we go, 2 mules at least. I'm so far behind in harvest counting.